All right, Dr. Bonsai, Dr. Bonsai's Beam Emporium, and we have the Eris Premium Miniature. So this one is a Dark Age mech, or not Dark Age. I keep calling it Dark Age because that's where we've been for the longest time. It's an Ilkline era mech, and it's kind of, as far as I understand, it's kind of mercenary general availability list. So this one's kind of got a little bit of a tail behind it. So this one was released shortly after the Hammerhead, and the original run of the Hammerhead Premium had a bunch of mold lines, like layer lines, where the original miniature to make the mold to make the original Hammerhead, if that makes sense, had a bunch of visible striations from where it was 3D printed. And so they had to go back and basically say, okay, if you buy an Eris, we will throw in a spare. We will throw in a spare Hammerhead torso. Now, if you look at my my Hammerhead review, you'll notice that that Hammerhead actually has 2 sets of arms, 2 sets of legs now. I don't know that there is an additional, I don't think there's an additional hip assembly, but you could probably like bodge something together and you could have just 2 Hammerheads now. So, so we'll throw that back in the bag because that's not relevant. And then you get this giant pile of limbs. They kind of went overboard with the limbs here. I'm not entirely sure what they thought that they were going to accomplish with all these body parts. So, strangely enough, okay, so let's one thing at a time. So here's the torso. So you can see the missile launchers, the MML5s. They're pretty sharp looking. Decent detailing all over. It doesn't look like they just forgot to make anything, some pieces, so we're looking good there. And then you have the two different legs for the right hand side. One is more kind of toed inward, and the other one is kind of more of a picked up feet. And here is the hip assembly, so you can kind of, so it'd be like that kind of mid stride. You could achieve that. And then you have this leg for the left hand side, which is more of a standard standing one. Again, a little bit toed in for some reason. So you can have, here we go. Oh no, there we go. It's not, oh yeah, I guess you can. So you can have the uwu shy Eris that's been complimented and it's freaking out. So with its knees together, which is a questionable choice at Catalyst's part. So you have that, and you can kind of see how the bodges together. So, all right, so there's that. And then you have 2 arms outloaded identically, and then you have left and right outloaded identically. Now the official version, I believe, only has the left arm cannon, but for some reason they gave you the options to make it a southpaw. I don't know why. It seems like they could have focused a little bit on doing something more interesting with the pose, because there's not a lot here, you know. So yeah, that's the Eris. Kind of an unusual little mech to choose to throw into premium production when there's probably a lot more, a few more worthy mechs that probably could do with a premium miniature treatment. But hey, I'll work for Catalyst, and that's probably a good thing. All right, so there's that, and now we got to the 2 new boys on the block, the Phoenix Hawk and the Rifleman. Join me next time.